Never in a million years did I think that I would be rooting for Mickey to win that blockbuster. Big Brother USA Season 27, Episode 27. It's took me a while to film this video because I actually watched Big Brother before I went to work today. And I just thought, do you know what? Should I just stop watching Big Brother USA? Because it's just appalling. Specifically, Ashley and Rachel's behaviour. I've watched every single season of Big Brother UK, Canada, Australia and USA. And this one is just really getting to me. Years ago, I can't remember the season, but there was a big controversy. There was an uproar that the public thought that all the white people in the house were getting rid of all the people of colour. But it wasn't openly spoke about in the house. It was just like, are they doing this deliberately? So because there was this big drama, I thought, do you know what, see if it's going to be like that, I'm just not going to watch it. And I stopped watching it early, but I did go back later and finish it. But then they had the Cookout, an alliance who openly targeted white people. And to this day, I think it's absolutely fucking shocking. And what got to me even more is that when people were being evicted and Julie was saying, oh, there's an alliance called the Cookout and they're getting rid of all the white people in the house. And they had to sit there and be like, all right, well, fair enough. No, I'd have been like, oh, is that right? You've allowed racism to happen in the house and you've put it out to the public. And you've allowed this to happen, see you in court. See your prize money, triple it. If white people had have openly said that they wanted rid of people of colour, there would have been a fucking uproar. And that, not to that same extent, but this house is reminding me of that, because the way Ashley and Rachel are talking to Keanu is fucking disgusting. Now, don't get me wrong, they do speak to the majority of people like shit, but the way they're speaking to him is diabolical. And listen, I'm all about the drama. I don't mind people having arguments, getting into fights, having disagreements, whatever. I don't really like to see people crying, but I draw the line at bullying. When Kelly went up to speak to Rachel the other day and Rachel was like, oh, there's no room here, it really, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And what got to me even more is the fact that I really like Will, right? He was sitting there at the time shaking his head thinking, this is mean girl energy, right? He knew it was wrong, but he didn't say anything because he's busy kissing Rachel's ass right now. And I just thought, his grandkids are watching this and he's sitting there allowing Rachel to treat somebody like that and he's not speaking up for them. And then, after Ashley's fucking performance, when she get put on the block, Will went in and said, oh, that was iconic. What was iconic about it? If anything, it was embarrassing. And I get that Will feels like, oh, this is the first alliance I've ever been a part of, and he's trying to stay safe and he's playing the game or whatever. But I could not sit back and witness people treating other people like that. I couldn't sit there and watch Ashley give that fucking ridiculous performance and go in and pretend that she's being iconic. I just don't have it in me. None of my friends in work watch Big Brother USA and they don't give one fuck about it, but that doesn't stop me from talking about it because I am addicted to reality TV, as we know. And they know everything that's happening, they know all the characters, they know all the drama. And I was telling them about Rachel and I says, the thing that really bothers me is that, okay, Rachel's playing a game, she's there to win the money. Okay, you're meant to lie, backstab, manipulate, whatever. But it's the bullying that's too much for me. And her kids are at home with their dad, witnessing her treat people like this, and they're cheering her on. And that to me is fucking, it's vile. You're going to tell me that you're going to teach your kids and your grandkids that bullying's acceptable because you might get some money out of it? Drop all your morals because you're going to win some money. And by the way, they win $750,000, right? But they get taxed heavily on that. In the UK, you would get the full amount of money. So how much are they going to get? Maybe 500,000, right? Aye, okay, it's a lot of money. But is it worth teaching your kids and your grandkids that it's okay to be a cunt to people just to get a bit of money? No, couldn't be me. I'm not a very sensitive person when it comes to reality. I have seen some crazy shit happen, and even I complain, like they used to let them smoke and drink and do all this stuff, and there was more drama and blah blah blah, and it was fun, it was more entertaining. But I've never thought, oh my god, that person's being bullied, yes, go and bully that person. I don't get it. Why does Big Brother USA allow this to happen? When Keanu went to speak to Ava and he was saying, look, they wanted me to put you up, Ashley went off her head. Oh, why are you pulling her to the side? Oh, why are you trying to flip her vote? Oh, that's embarrassing, that's embarrassing. No, he's playing the game. Notice how Ashley and Rachel can go and whisper to everybody, vote for this person, do this, do that, do whatever the Queen tells you. But as soon as anybody else has a conversation, it's embarrassing, it's not allowed, they're game players, they're manipulating people. Like, Rachel doesn't even let anybody talk in private, she's constantly barging into rooms. She was even joking about it in the last episode. Ashley, in her fucking smug wee smile. I'm getting riled up just thinking about it, she's an absolute fucking bitch. And in work today, I was saying to people, see if you thought somebody was a cunt, right, but like to me cunt's not really a bad word, like what would you call somebody? I cannot even think of something that is low enough to describe these two. And the rest of them just like scurrying around Rachel like she's the fucking queen bee. It's pathetic, it's sickening. Ashley and Rachel are pretentious fucking fuckbags. That's all they are. And if Rachel or Ashley win this, I cannot watch Big Brother USA again, because I refuse to watch another reality TV show where bullies win. It happened in Big Brother UK years ago, and I did stop watching it for a couple of years, and then I went back and caught up. But the public just love voting for complete fucking evil bully arseholes, and that explains a lot about why America's in the state it's in right now, and why the person that's in charge is in charge. And I don't really like to talk about politics and make things political, but it really explains a lot to me. Rachel saying to Keanu, don't speak to Ashley like that. Well, she gets to speak to any cunt any way she wants. And when it came down to the blockbuster, I was like, I hope, I pray that Mickey wins this. And as we know, I really loved Mickey at the start, and as times went on, I don't really like her, but I never thought that I would actually be rooting for her. Ashley is a fucking joke. When she was saying to Keanu, when I'm HOH, you'll be up, she's never won anything. Even Keanu said, oh, I'll start worrying when you start winning. When they did the blockbuster, I was like, she has to be fucking kidding me right now. This task a 5-year-old could do. Put the balls in the same colour in the tube. Not difficult. Aye, okay, it's hard to catch the balls and get them in first, but it's not difficult to put the fucking right ball in. She's meant to be a lawyer. She thinks she's so smart. I was like, what the fuck? Vince won the blockbuster, and then when she was up doing her wee speech, she was like, oh, I'm so happy that I've been playing this game for 7 weeks. When have you been playing the game? I haven't seen you do anything. All I've seen you do is kiss Rachel's ass, and that is embarrassing. They're wasting this entire experience for me. I am glad Mickey's gone, but they two need to go next. I think that Big Brother USA need to take a look at themselves, because if Keanu spoke to any of they two the way they speak to him, it would be a completely different story.